Okay. Hello. I
Okay.
fixed it, I think.
Hello.
I
Okay.
fixed it.
Uh-oh.
Hello. Oh no.
I fixed it.
YouTube stop. YouTube stop. Okay, I think I might have fixed it now. Okay. So, I'm a little behind, but I'll just skip into the part it's actually on. Okay.
Including some
Exciting.
exclusive insight into our upcoming movie. Everything we'll show you for Vanilla Minecraft is coming very soon.
Very
In
soon.
fact, you'll be playing it in the next few months.
Oh.
The community has always been at the
I'm
heart
very
of
excited.
Minecraft. Your creativity and passion for 15 years and counting
Yes.
inspires us to create, both inside and outside
Hello,
of our
people.
games.
Welcome.
Thinking back to those early days, even the official Minecraft game trailer was made by the community. When I first started playing
Chest
Minecraft
sound
in 2010,
when I open the fridge.
this wonderful community-made video was one of the first things I
I
ever
have
saw about
tea
the game.
and Cheez-Its. I'm
Whenever
ready
I
for this.
rewatch
Never
it,
been more ready in my life.
Think back to my first moments playing and how this game has changed so many lives, including mine.
Let's go to a place where everything is made of blocks. Where the only limit is your imagination.
I just really hope it's not full of filler,
Let's
like
go
the last couple
wherever
years have
you wanna
been.
go. Climb the tallest
Like, I don't mind stuff about new games, but like,
venture
I
down
really,
the
I
darkest
want to
pit.
see the new stuff.
Build anything you want.
Especially with the
Your
recent
night,
leaks about,
rain or shine.
what do you want to
This
call
place
it?
is the most significant sandbox you'll ever set foot in. Build a majestic castle.
The
Invent a new machine.
forest or whatever it's
Take
called,
a
the
ride on a
garden? I
roller
forget,
coaster.
honestly.
Play with friends. Build your own little community. Protect yourself with the strongest armor that you
I've been playing Minecraft
Fight
forever,
off
so
the
like,
dangers of the
it's a
night.
big,
No
big
one can
thing
tell
for
you
me.
what you can or cannot do, with no rules to follow. This adventure
I turn the resolution up on
is up
this.
to you.
It's already up size it goes, okay. Cool. Minecraft. That's the game.
That trailer really brings back memories.
Hello!
We've come so far, and yet Minecraft is still the same game we all love. We have now celebrated Minecraft.
Did you get
15th
a haircut?
anniversary, and it's been an incredible year. A few highlights are the Tricky Trials update,
Very
Market
good
Summer
update, by the way.
Celebration, and Ender Cup Championships.
A little lacking in,
I started working on Minecraft
outside
and
content,
Minecraft-related
but-
projects nearly 14 years ago. At first, I was coding back when Mojang had a small apartment-turned-office here in Stockholm. Now I'm Mojang's Chief Creative Officer, and I try my best to help all our teams to create a great
Other side?
Minecraft experiences. The world of Minecraft is still growing in many ways, and you might wonder how it's possible for us to explore so many stories and interpretations of the universe. The truth is that you, our community, have been doing this since the beginning. Every player has their own story to tell and their own take on what Minecraft is. We take inspiration from that creativity when we explore new things. Minecraft Dungeons told the story of the Arch-Illager, and Minecraft Legends went back in time and let you lead mobs into battle with a piglin invasion. Today,
Seems a
we
little
will hear
laggy.
about some of the upcoming ways we're telling stories
I don't
beyond our games.
know if
and
that's on my
explore
end.
more
I doubt it is on
interpretations
my
of what
end,
Minecraft
but
can
if it's
be.
a continued
Soon
problem,
we'll get
or if
to
anyone
see the
else
world
says
of
anything,
Minecraft
I'll
brought to life
see
on
what
the
I can
big
do.
screen, thanks to our upcoming film, a Minecraft movie.
Oh god, the
I had the
movie.
opportunity to travel all the way to New Zealand and finally see the production firsthand. It's one example of how Minecraft is growing in entertainment, but at the heart of it all is still the game. The
No,
teams
it's
working on
not.
Minecraft are
Live
ambitious
action,
and want to
why?
create the best tools and technologies that will help us and creators to make more Minecraft stories.
Probably just me. Yeah, maybe. Oh, I just got a
Before
person in
Vanilla Gameplay did a
my
tremendous
DMs said
job
it's not
with
laggy
Tricky
for them, so
Trials.
it probably is on
Now
your
we're
end.
planning to
Sorry.
have a change of pace in terms of releasing new features. Earlier this year, they released the Armored Pause drop, which included the Armadillo and new Wolf variants.
Yes.
And the ambition is to continue to
remember
drop
that.
more feature nuggets more frequently. These more regular updates will replace the yearly summer update that you might be used to. This will
Thank
also allow us
God.
to consider
I really
long-term improvements
the
to ensure we
1
can
year
build Minecraft for
updates
the
are
long
just
run.
dumb
When
because
we expand
like
into new areas, our primary creative principle
hello
is that it
Spectacular
starts with
Umbreon,
vanilla.
welcome to
Because,
the
just as
Minecraft
trailer
live
you saw,
stream.
that is what brought us here, and it's still our favorite game for 15 years and counting.
Yes.
You can rely on
Wonder if my
us
tea is
that
cool
our
enough to drink
dedication will
yet.
last
We'll see.
another 15 and more.
Hello everyone, I hope you all are well. As Jens mentioned, we in the core game team are working on drops. And
Yes.
today we are excited to show you
Drops.
two of them that we
2
have been
drops.
working on.
Yes.
Both of them will
Content.
release within the
Next few months.
months.
Content.
A little bit later in the show, we will, for the first time, show you a completely new drop that adds a new biome.
New
with
biome.
its own unique mood.
Mood.
But before that, we would love to start
Drop.
with our next drop.
Bundles.
It's a combination of two things many
Bundles.
of you have been wishing for.
Bundles.
It's hardcore mode in Bedrock and bundles.
That's not a drop.
And
That
we
is.
call it
Oh.
Bundles of Bravery.
Oh
And we
no.
have two amazing, clever team members that will show more.
I hope it's. Okay, I'm sorry. I don't consider that a drop. If your game is so broken that you can't add a difficulty because it's so unfair, then I don't think it counts as a drop when you release a thing that's been
Playing
another
hardcore
game for
mode
forever.
brings back that feeling of the first time that you play Minecraft.
No.
Because everything is new, everything is dangerous.
Everything
Throughout
is
your
filmed.
entire
Oh
playthrough,
god.
Everything is dangerous all the time, and that adds. to
I'm
the
sorry.
level of
Bedrock
excitement
Edition
that
is
you
just
have
terrible. Like,
everything
no
that you
doubt
do
about it.
to
It's
continue.
bad for whatever
Everything
reason.
is
If
scarier
I don't
because
know.
you can't afford to make
If you get the
any of those
opportunity to
mistakes
play
in
Java
Bedrock and
Edition,
in
you
Bedrock.
most likely will
They're
not
very
want to go back to
different
Bedrock
menu
unless you're forced to.
experience for
That's
getting
just
into
how it
hardcore mode.
feels.
So in Bedrock, we have this nice little toggle that you flip that says, I want to play this in hardcore mode. But my favorite part is that in the corner where you have your little image of your world that you're about to join, a little outline appears, and then the hardcore heart like starts to pulse there.
Yeah, I
You
still don't
realize that
understand
you
why
have
the
a
UI
more
is different
difficult
between the two
experience
games
in
when they're
hardcore
trying to
mode.
make it like
When you've been
the
playing
same.
Minecraft for a
I guess
long
it's just
time,
because like
you get
touchscreens
into
and stuff.
routine, and you do things on the regular that are just very normal for you.
Yeah,
When you play
like
hardcore
jumping
mode,
and taking
you have to
fall
break
damage
that
into a
routine
cave.
and create an entirely new way to play that is maybe a little bit
Well,
more risk averse.
if this
unless
is
you wanna play
considered a
very
drop,
often,
then
very
the next
short
one is
bursts.
probably just going to be one
But your
item, right? I feel
experience
like
is always gonna
I
be
mean, I
very
don't
very
mind
different
one
because
item
that
at a
one life to
time
live changes
if
the
they're
entire
like
way that you play.
good. Whoa, an actual clutch that wasn't
I'm super
faked
excited
on
for you
the
to try hardcore mode.
that wasn't
And maybe you'll
faked
feel
on
a
their
little
YouTube
safer if
channel.
you're able to
That's
bring those
crazy.
extra items with you in the new bundles.
Bundles. Yes, finally. How long has it been? 4 years, I want to say.
This is Matthew, take one.
Take one. Well, that's not live, is it? No, we already knew that.
To help people pack more into their inventory. So in old versions of Minecraft, if you were digging a tunnel,
Mhm.
you might end up with 64 blocks of cobblestone, and it fits into one inventory slot.
Yes.
Today, if you dig that same tunnel, you're going to get a lot of different blocks. Even if it's only 64 blocks in total, they're going to take a lot of inventory slots because they don't stack
Sorry if
together.
I'm being overly critical
A bundle
because
lets you pack those items together,
I'm like,
reclaim that space.
this is like my
and have an
favorite game. I
inventory
gotta
that
be
feels
critical
like it
about
did
it
back in the
because
early
there's
days of
I
Minecraft.
gotta point out problems.
When we first came up with the idea for the
I am very
bundle,
excited
we
for
wanted
Bundle,
to make
though.
sure it was
That'll be
actually going to
really great.
useful. So we watched a whole lot of streams of players playing survival Minecraft. We waited until they opened their inventory and then we took a screenshot. Then we went through all these screenshots and we said, what could this player do if they had a bundle? What we found is that most people would be able to free up 8 inventory slots or more, which gave them a lot of room to carry more of anything they wanted.
Yeah.
The main advantage of using a bundle is that you can go out
Thank
for
you, Visha.
longer. If you're going out on your first adventure, you can pack things into a bundle.
Also,
and
sorry
have
if I
lots of
sound
space
a
in
little
your
like
inventory
deep
before
voiced
it
and
fills up
tired.
you have to come home
I
again.
did not sleep very well, so that's
There are a lot of creative ways
I'm
to
also
use
still kind of
bundles as
recovering from
well.
sickness,
You
so
could create a gift for your friend.
It's good,
buy
though.
A bundle in their favorite color and give it to them with their favorite
Red
items
bundle,
inside. Bundles
bundle.
are also an interesting roleplay item, or it could be used in storytelling.
I
The idea of
kinda
having a
see
little
that.
bag is just kind of inherently cute and fun.
Oh. Yes! Villager number 5! Oh.
Breaking news! We interrupt this Minecraft live broadcast for a special report.
Yes!
There's been a monster sighting. Here's villager number 9.
Monster?
Thanks number 5. Villager
Oh,
number
this is
15.
so cool!
Creature right there in those woods.
What?
Oh, number 15. Have you ever
What
lied
is
to me
this?
before? What? I'm not lying. I was with my group and the monster and got all of them.
What?
Oh, God. Maybe they just don't like you. You know, because of all the lies. What?
Uh.
It's ridiculous. All right, to put an end to these clear fabrications. Gonna go into the
Oh.
to prove there's no monster. All right.
New
let's go.
monster? New mob?
You're heading into the woods.
A witch.
Very well.
Oh.
But I must warn you. Those who enter there
I must warn you, I will throw a poison potion at you. Oh, this is cool.
What? Why not?
Oh no, this is just the entrance, darling. The exit's over there.
All right, come on.
Oh boy,
Everyone,
this is
we're all
cool.
monsters. Of course, we know there's no such thing. What
Mhm.
about zombies? Or skeletons? Or goblins? Dragon?
Steve!
All right, what did it look like? I couldn't see it clearly.
Oh, that's amazing.
Convenient. Hey, wait. Does anyone feel like we're being watched?
Oh, is it another scary mob? If so, oh, yeah, I agree. This is like a perfect way to reveal something new.
Is that XP?
That's so good. No, it.
That could have been anybody's XP. And emeralds. And
Uh,
sign that says, I'm villager number 31.
uh.
Help me. I'm being attacked by a monster. It's circumstantial at best. Let's move on.
Oh my
That
god.
makes sense.
Oh, this is so good.
I thought he said there were monsters. Yeah, where's the monster? All right, we've been here for a while and we haven't seen any monster. Yeah, we should make our way back.
Oh, I'm excited now though. This is so silly. Yeah, this really
Does
is.
anyone know the way back? Villager number 47 will know. He's a cartographer. Where's villager number
Cartographer.
47?
He's dead.
Someone left a map in all this XP. Maybe there is a monster. There's no monster. Who said that?
That sounded like a skulk noise. I'm really curious now. Oh, this is so cool.
Monsters in the woods. The cameraman and I are going to run away now for unrelated reasons.
Oh, what?
Hey, what's behind that tree?
Oh, dude, this is so
Oh, no,
cool.
villager number 9! Villager number 9, are you there? Is anybody there?
Oh, that's so cool.
I guess we'll never know what caused this tragic chain of events, but it definitely wasn't a monster. Ah well, sorry for interrupting the show. Now back to Minecraft Live!
Oh, wow.
Villager news.
That's cool. And I bet they're gonna show it off at the end too, with the new biome or whatever. Or maybe it's the second drop, I don't know. That's so cool.
It's been a long time since I first announced our Minecraft movie.
That was
We've
amazing.
taken our time to assemble an incredible team and to create an original, fun-filled take on the Minecraft universe. From us at Mojang, our partners
Oh, the
at
movie.
Warner Brothers and Legendary, our talented director Jared Hess, and some amazing content creators, we're bringing Minecraft to the big screen in a way you've never seen before. All with the goal of authentically capturing the spirit of Minecraft
Yes.
by working with people who play, love, and care about
Yeah,
the
but
game
it's
as
like
much as
the
we do.
movie's so
Let's
bad
hear from
looking
some fellow
though.
Minecrafters
I
and
do
take a
agree that was
closer look
awesome
at how
sauces.
we made this film.
I'm just worried about the movie because
I'm Torve, creative director of entertainment for Mojang.
I'm Jared Hess, the director of a Minecraft movie.
We're super excited to share some exclusive information.
I really
about
hope
how
it's
we made
not
this
terrible, but
And to be able to
I have a
celebrate
bad
the
feeling.
fun,
That guy could have played
amazing,
Steve.
crazy
Okay,
experience.
hear me out, guys. This person right here looks more like Steve than Jack Black does. He has the blue shirt and everything. This guy right here could make a better Steve than Jack Black.
Minecraft, it
I
was
think that's really
a
funny.
dream come true.
We first started talking about making a movie, what is over a decade ago. We
Yeah,
really
over a
wanted
decade.
to honor the world. And then spending like
That
3
car
months in
fits,
New
right?
Zealand on set, we've really enjoyed the journey. We thought a lot about what kind of movie to do, and we chose live action because it's not something that's been seen before on this scale.
Yeah.
Creators have made such amazing
He's Hero Brian.
stories
Yeah.
and short films and content in the animation space, and it was like, oh, this is the chance for us doing a film to do something different.
Okay, I
Also
mean,
kind of
that
wish
is
fulfillment
kind of an
because
understandable
I've always
point.
wondered, like, what would happen if I would wake up inside the Minecraft world? Like, how would I survive, and would I survive at all?
Yeah, if you woke up in the Minecraft world, though, is
being
that
human
you're
beings
square.
are
So
actually going
I am
into this
multiverse
human
lover.
dimension of the overworld,
In
and
terms of
how
what?
those characters are engaging in that space. And
Minecraft Mushroom
it just
House.
seemed like so much fun.
Wolf.
Everything is
Oh,
cubic. Like everything is blocks.
yeah.
We had just an absolutely amazing crew of talented artists. You know, our production designer, Grant Major, he was the production designer for the original.
I don't know. The individual items look really cool, but like some of the CGI and like the whole live action thing is just really weird.
Relationship with the game.
So when they started designing and drawing, it just really.
Just love the multiverse. That's all. That's fair. Jack Black.
What I like about what you did is that the choices you made
I
support the story.
am
and the character.
Steve.
Part of that is because just like every Minecrafter, every player, they bring their own original story to what they're doing. It's very intentional that this movie is called a Minecraft movie as opposed to the Minecraft movie. We have an
Okay, that's
ensemble of
that
characters,
makes
these
sense.
unlikely misfits that get thrown into this adventure into the overworld, and we experience a lot of that through one of our characters named Henry, who's a young man going through a tough time in his life, and he literally has to create to survive.
You know, I saw him on the page and I was like reading the script, like, oh wait, he's like, you know, a young kid hanging in his room, like building and making stuff. But that's what he is. He's like a maker and he's a creator. Such a
Okay.
big part of Minecraft has been the creator community and modding. So we thought that Henry, the Henry character, could
Henry.
represent
Henry
the
Herobrine.
person who takes the vanilla game
Monoverse
and
type
tweaks it
gal.
and adjusts
That's
it, and then
yeah.
goes into the Minecraft
I suppose I've never
community
been
with
to
Steve, and Steve
any
knows
other
everything
universes,
about
so I
vanilla.
wouldn't really know.
We've always said that Steve isn't really a character. Like, Steve is what you make him, right?
Correct.
And
So
we've
he
all
picked
embodied
Jack Black.
Steve and been Steve and done different things. So our Steve in this movie is Jack Black.
Uh-huh.
Such a huge fan of the game. After a long
I
day
am
of shooting, he was
breaking
up to
blocks.
the wee hours of the night playing. It was so funny because he would show up and be like, "Oh, dude, Hesmo, we gotta try this thing, dude." You know, some build that he did or something gnarly that happened to him. He just loves the idea that he's able to bring his version of Steve to life.
Play it from the top one more time.
Figuring out crafting was super fun. When the game came out, there wasn't a recipe book. And
Chris
people
Pratt
were
would have been
like,
better.
"What happened
No!
to these
Oh my
characters?"
god, if it was Chris
Characters
Pratt as
and
Steve, I would have
characters
cried.
in the world, they don't know the recipes. They don't know what to do.
The Jason Momoa character.
I would have
Garrett,
actually
is a
cried
guy
if it was
that like a
Steve.
world championship video gamer in the late 1980s.
That would have been it for me. I would have been.
Peaked then, but he's still stuck in the past. He's got a little bit of Arrested Development. He's holding on.
He's Garfield, Mario, Steve.
Short scene that shows Henry and Garrett and Steve. Steve is kind of demonstrating his
Steve!
skills, and then Garrett tries to demonstrate his skills.
Yeah, and Garrett's the noob.
Oh god, don't say noob.
This is a crafting table.
Why? Why is he so?
These elements in different patterns, and
Okay.
you got yourself a sweet blade.
So funny. He's gonna be Kirby too. Oh my god. I'll show you a blade. Oh. Is he gonna make something stupid? What the heck?
That's okay, bud. Buckets are useful here.
That doesn't even make any sense though. Like where?
About what should it look like? We basically started at the crafting table.
That's not an item. I don't
Crafting
understand.
table, we looked at the end-game texture.
What about-
It has this like super pixelated picture of like a hammer and a saw there on the side. So obviously that was built into the real-world crafting table. So it got this hammer, and we figured
Hammer.
we honored the 3x3 grid perfectly, and thought it would be cool and kind of fun and gratifying just to give it a massive whack.
I think that hitting the table is cool.
Remember when we
Like I like that idea.
the size of the block that you break itself. Look, when Steve holds a block, it's like this big, and there we actually found out that going 1 meter by 1 meter, which is like 3 feet by 3 feet, is actually too big. So we scaled it down, and the scale's like 60 centimeters cubed, which is
Yeah, but I don't like that though because
And
then
then in the background and maybe in the foreground, we sometimes scaled it down a little bit, but we would always honor powers of 2 because we're programmers and we like powers.
I don't like that though because the blocks look too small and it makes the characters like half the size of the trees.
Make it work for
It's silly.
scale for a different characters that are you know, manipulating the environment and the world and throwing blocks, and make it be practical for that, but still feel natural and organic to what people experience in the game, and feel authentic in that way. This has been so much fun talking about the movie, everything that's gone into making it, all of the ideas, the point of view, and we cannot wait to share this movie with the world.
Yeah, super excited.
See you in the overworld.
Yeah.
The bee. Why is it so hairy? Oh, why does it look like that?
Hard at work on a Minecraft movie.
Yeah, they should stay hard at work, and they should fix it.
Us at Mojang, as well as listening to the community to continue to shape and craft the film.
Fix the movie, please, guys.
But still authentic to the spirit of the game. Look for more exciting updates soon.
Yeah, the bee was cute, but it looked silly. Also, it says Minecraft music at the bottom in the captions, and I don't know. Is this from like a different game that I haven't played?
Do you want to adventure through Minecraft biomes in
Yes.
real life?
Yes.
You may have your chance with Minecraft.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the
Experience
Minecraft
Villager
experience
House,
thing.
Our first real-world immersive experience where you'll get to journey.
It's in
through
Texas
Minecraft
though.
adventure
I
in
can't.
real life.
I can't get all the way down there.
Let's take a behind-the-scenes look before it debuts in Dallas this October, and spawning in cities near you in the future.
Okay, near you in the future. So the first one's in Dallas, Texas, but then there'll be more later. Ew, Texas. Yeah, that's kind of the synopsis of that, or the general idea.
The second thing is
Whoa.
defining a new lens from which you can interact with the game, with the IP.
It's not just a room, is it?
This is the story of a village attacked by zombies, and it's your quest to go out and save them.
Whoa.
We have 17-foot projection walls that
Wow.
we interact with throughout.
Interact with them?
To do things like fight our mobs, chop
Oh, that's kind of cool. It looks really low frame rate though, which is kind of weird, but
only this time you've stepped inside it. This is an experience where you're gonna see, feel, and hear what it's like to be in Minecraft. World
whoa.
premiere is in Dallas Fort Worth, and then we'll see where we go. Head to the website and tell us where you want to see the Minecraft experience.
How about cities closer to me?
And now
Bring it to like Chicago or Milwaukee or something.
Releasing in a few months.
Somewhere in the Midwest that I can actually go.
About the idea of adding a new biome, and we created one with its own unique mood and identity.
Oh. Oh, that looks so cool.
During daytime, it's quiet, like almost serene in the new Pale Garden.
Pale Garden. Dude, it looks
While you
cool.
might feel calm walking around in this forest, there's also an eerie mood.
Whoa, and the sky's a different color too.
Isn't
That's awesome looking.
When darkness falls, you indeed feel another side of this place. Like the hanging moss shifts from being pretty to really spooky, and you realize that you're not alone.
Not alone.
There's something lurking in the shadows.
I can.
Everything
Oh.
feels unfamiliar, and this is by design. We want you to feel a bit curious and scared. Like, what is this place? Why is it so different from everything else? What we needed for the biome is to have like a low visibility, and we've created the pale hanging moss for this.
Dude,
This really
that's
inhibits like how much you can
pale
see and
hanging
how far you can
moss.
see, but you can still
Hanging
walk through
moss.
it. So
Jack Black, they
there's
added him to the
the
game.
forest and, like, trying to find
Imagine
but
if
you don't
it's
know
just
what will be behind
Jack
the
Black.
hanging moss.
Hanging moss. I like hanging moss. That's a cool idea.
Kind of a strange feeling when you enter. It's unnaturally quiet and a feeling of something.
Yeah, dude, that's cool. I hope there's like ambient noises and stuff like that, cause. Whoa.
I really like the ambiance of the new biome. It invokes really those.
It's
eerie and-
Hero Bride. No.
Eerie indeed. And turns out there actually is something lurking in the shadows.
Lurking in the shadows.
The creaking.
The creaking. Whoa, that's kind of cool.
It's our first tree-like creature, and it's almost like it's
Wow.
in the pale garden. And when it's dark at night, it's kind of hard to see it except those like elusive eyes.
Yeah, and it
Looks a little
also
bit funny,
connects with
but
those trees, which is super fun.
Yeah, there's a special new block that it has a connection to.
whoa, whoa.
Approach the creaking, you can actually realize that it doesn't take any damage, and when
What?
it points you somewhere in the canopies. That's where basically the
Creaking heart?
That's what controls the mob.
One of the main themes of the Pale Garden and its inhabitants is that there's a lot of contrast from the rest of the world. So when we made the
That's
creaking,
so
we also
cool
wanted it
looking.
to feel unfamiliar and different from other mobs, which is why we made it more asymmetric to really go on this point of like being
Such a...
different from everything else.
Is it like... it's like Weeping Angels.
Creaking doesn't
That's
exist.
so cool.
It's more of like a puppet of the new block, the creaking heart.
The Creaking
So
Heart?
The creaking heart and its creaking puppet really
Whoa.
combat challenge or combat mechanic, both in the way that you need to
They just...
destroy the heart.
Oh, they
to
just
actually
disintegrate.
Kill the creaking, and also of course that the creaking only moves when you look away.
Oh, wow.
I really like the sandboxiness of the creaking heart. So if I use Silk Touch, you obtain it, and then you can place it anywhere you want in the Minecraft world.
What?
So if you want to be as evil as the creaking heart itself, you can place it and make your friends really terrified.
So the mobs spawn around the block, so you can bring the block anywhere. That's cool.
We added ambient sounds for this biome.
Ambient sounds?
During the night. Comes from the
That's cool.
That will make an even more
I
creepy
said I wanted
experience
ambience. That's
for the player.
awesome.
And to do that, you need to play with the silence and the contrast of the silence and the sounds. So to make creaky,
Wow.
I gathered a lot of creaky stuff that will make creaky sounds. Obviously, the biggest thing would be to gather wood and twigs and stuff like that, dead leaves, to get rustling and creaking. But I also recorded salty sticks, the Swedish snack. I think it's Swedish. And one of the
My tea
biggest
is gone.
part, actually, of the sound is
Really excited to play this. I agree.
dragging against the
Like,
floor, and also
this will be really cool to actually, like, play in the world. I just hope... Because from the first showcase of it, it looked like the biome was kind of small. I hope they make it, like, really big.
when the mob is walking. So it's
What do you mean by teeth? Oh, okay.
It'd be kind of cool. I wish it had like a pond or something too. I feel like water would add a lot of ambience to it as well. But it looks really cool. New wood, pale oak. Oh, we got dark oak, oak, and pale oak. Whoa, that is weird looking.
Pale oak wood set, especially that in a lot of places people paint their fences white, for example, for a white picket fence. And
Oh,
that would be
wow.
exciting for a lot of players to actually represent.
It looks a little sad, but like I do like it.
We also have like the hanging moss, and you can bone wheel it.
Hanging
as
moss.
well. So I think like just bringing it as well, and maybe put it in a greenhouse where things hang from the roof, or like a wild garden, something like that would be really fun to build with it, I think.
Yeah, and it's also a really unique carpet moss because it also spreads all over the sides of the block.
Whoa,
And that's also
that's cool.
We look for a lot of inspiration, so we've looked at all these
Spreads
kind of
up the
different
walls.
forms all over the world. A tree that stood out was like the willow tree, like because it's very hanging. There's a lot of like drapery, and it feels very eerie. Then we looked at like Spanish moss. This was like the inspiration for the pale hanging moss that we've used in the biome eventually, because this gives this like drapey feeling without being willow trees, and it was a little bit more versatile and flexible to use in the biome, and could also be used as like building blocks.
Right now the trees look like dark oak trees, but with just that. So I hope that they do customize it a little bit more in the future. New game drop coming when? When does it come out?
Because the Minecraft world is an ecosystem, and we really want it to feel like that.
Yes.
The creaking heart and its puppet creaking, it really has a new way of creating
Yes.
this kind of connection. So it's gonna be really fun to see you all experiencing it. And
Yes.
it's actually coming to snapshots, previews, and betas very soon.
Very
So
soon. How soon is very soon? Oh. Yes! They're back! Spooky forest.
And I'd just like to state
They're alive. How'd they get the camera back?
that I was right. There is in fact a monster in the woods that looks like wood and sounds like wood.
Wow.
That's a lie. You didn't believe that at all. Many didn't believe it. But in my heroic foray into this
Yes, they're back.
I, villager number 9,
Single-handedly. Oh my god.
that I shall now name the Crunching.
The crunch.
The creaking. It literally just said its name. Maybe I should go into monster hunting. I'm clearly very
Oh.
good at it. Villager number 9. Monster.
Oh, there it is.
It's got a nice ring to it. Well, sorry to interrupt the show again. Now back to Minecraft.
Ooh, we knocked him out.
Stick around with us for the first ever playthrough of the Pale Garden in our after show.
After show, I don't-
Starting in just a few moments.
Stop.
Our developers
Wait, that was
will take
it?
us on a deeper dive through the new game drop as we bravely explore
Was
the
that
new
it?
biome together. These new game drops can be played in betas and snapshots soon.
Soon.
And will release to everyone in the next few months.
Okay.
We hope you're as excited as us about everything happening in the world of Minecraft. Minecraft wouldn't be what it is today without all of you. From all of us at Mojang Studios, a huge thank you.
Mm-hmm. I mean, okay. Okay, let's go back and find a cool frame to sit on while we talk for a minute, because I want to talk about this, because otherwise I'm never going to get my thoughts out. I'll probably make a video about it as well, because we'll just pause at the end of the villager news section so we can get that cool frame of the creaking walking up on him, because that was pretty cool. Okay, so, what do I think about this? I have a lot of thoughts about the show in general, because I don't want to say I'm disappointed, but I'm a little more confused, because as far as I'm aware, in the beginning they said that they had 2 drops to show off, and then they would show one more that had the new biome and mob. I could just be misunderstanding that, which is probably what it is, but I thought that there was going to be the new thing. Okay, so Bundles of Bravery is bundles and Bedrock Hardcore, which is kind of silly in my opinion, but like whatever, that's okay. I'm not worried. So if there's, then we're talking about like the creaking and whatever, and like I think that the biome, like they talk about the ambience and whatever, how they want it to be really like spooky. I like the gray sky, the moss, the trees. Like a lot of it's really cool, but I also think that it needs particle effects at the very least, like smoke or ash or anything, like something that isn't just like dark oak trees with the heart thing in it. Like I think that makes it look kind of silly. Like if they're really going for like willow trees kind of vibe with the pale oak, they need to like make it like they need to make the trees bigger and like more sprawling out with the stuff hanging down. I assume it's going to change a lot by the time it comes out, but a lot of the time people say that and then the feature ends up exactly the way it looks in Minecraft Live, so I don't want to make my expectations too high. Make the trees have holes and stuff. Yeah, like just anything like that, like especially if it had like, or I assume it's not going to spawn any other mobs, like same as the like the Mushroom Island and the Deep Dark, where it doesn't spawn any hostile mobs or maybe even peaceful mobs. But if that's the case, like I think it needs to have like that vibe with, it's like got like puddles of water and like lily pad. It needs to be kind of swampy while also being traversable. Like I think that if it had like drip leaves and stuff in it that were gray, that would really add to it, or like its own kind of like reeds or something like that are like just some sort of plant. I think Minecraft should add a new mob with a 0.001% splendid rate where if you see it, it will spawn kill you no matter where you are and slowly hunt you down. I like the idea of a mob that slowly hunts you down. I think I saw a mod, I think one time that was the snail that hunts you down and kills you if it touches you. I don't know if that's real, but I thought I saw it. Something like that would be really cool. Or like if you entered that biome, you'd get like a curse and it would give you like a status effect that's like hunted or something like that, where there's a mob following you. The immortal snail. Yeah, essentially the immortal snail in Minecraft. I think the creaking is really cool. It just definitely has work to be done because its animations look silly. Like, it's not scary enough. Like, it doesn't give off a vibe to me that's like, I'm in danger. Although I'm sure it feels a lot different when you're playing the game, of course. Only you could see it. Yeah, that's something I wish they did with phantoms too. Like, I wish that only one player could see phantoms, because then it would be like an actual nightmare rather than just it sitting there. Or like it being a hostile mob that spawns when you don't sleep. Like in my personal survival worlds that I usually play with friends, we just turn off phantoms because they don't add anything to the game at all. And like if we don't, like the game punishes you for not skipping the night. It's like really weird. But I think that there's definitely work to be done. And if it's going to release in a couple months, like they said, then I can understand that they're going to put more work into it. Same thing with like the last couple updates where they showed off stuff and it was like sort of disappointing or people argued with it. And then they fixed it. Wow, they didn't do that with the copper ball, but I guess that's not a huge idea, I guess. But like, I could definitely see a lot of areas where they could improve the forest a lot. And like, for the amount of hype the leak and everything got, you would think it would be a little more scary, I guess. Like, maybe at night, instead of like, you know, the darkness effect you get in the deep dark, there's like a fog effect you get, and then it like surrounds you in like deep fog. Like, that would be really cool. I think there's definitely a lot of stuff that can be done with that, and I can't necessarily think of any more on the spot. The whole bundles thing, I don't understand why that would take more months to release, considering the bundle was showed off years ago and there's been a lot of progress towards it recently. I kind of don't like that they're locking it behind also the barrier of hardcore and Bedrock, because Bedrock and hardcore is never going to be ready or fair, because Bedrock is not fair and it's broken. Like, they should release bundles and be like, hey, here's hardcore Bedrock, but like, don't expect to actually be able to survive because our game is broken and we can't fix it. Because yeah, but like, whatever. I don't hate the idea of the drops or whatever they're calling it. Like, I think it's good to have more content throughout the year instead of just like snapshots and one summer update, because I really don't like that, because it seems like a lot of the time the stuff they release in a big update could be considered a drop or like a small update. Like the trial chamber update or tricky trials update, like, it had the trial chambers are really cool, don't get me wrong, but like, even with this, there's a lot of rooms, and I've played a lot of Minecraft like with the trials, and I feel like I've already seen every room. So like, I don't know what took them a year to design there, because it's really, the whole update is a structure and a weapon and the crafter. And like, I don't want to downplay the amount of work that went into it, because I'm sure that it was a lot, but like, there's definitely room to criticize the amount of work that gets put into these updates. So like, I think that this is a good way forward, but I also don't know how they're going to do bigger drops then, because if there's something that needs to be like a big update, like if they're releasing an end update, are they going to release it like one feature at a time over the course of like 3 years? Because like right now, They do be a bit sleepy at Mojang headquarters. Yeah, it's like I don't know. Like, I have actually made Minecraft mods before. Like, I forget what the program's called, but I've modded the game. I've made my own resource packs and everything, imported music and stuff like that. Like, I've worked within the files of the game a decent enough amount to know, like, adding new content is not very hard. And obviously, Bedrock Edition is a different story and language, whatever. Like, I understand if it takes more months than it would take a modder a day, but, like, I do think it's a little silly that modders are able to get every mob into the game the day after the mob vote happens. It kind of shows off, like, that they, despite the fact that there is a lot of work that goes into Minecraft from the actual devs, it's like they're definitely taking it slow. Like, there's no doubt they're taking it slow, and I understand they don't want to overwork people, but I mean, heck, before I started making, like, animation and storytime YouTube videos, I made a video criticizing 1.20, I think it was, when that was relatively new, using, like, AI voices, because I thought that it was, like, such a dumb update. Like, 1.20 was probably one of my least favorites, just because, like, it felt like such a pointless update other than the bamboo stuff. So, like, I don't know what to say, because it's like, I'm excited, but at the same time, what do I really think about it? Like, do I really have any correct opinion? Let's go see what the after show is doing right now, or is that just not here? Okay, we're just gonna mute this. We'll just let them sit there and talk while we continue the conversation. So, like, if they're gonna continue updating things slowly, releasing less over more time is definitely a good way of going about it. But I don't want them to feel like they have to lock content behind a scheduled update. Like, adding the ability to store items inside of pots was like a one-time thing that they just willy-nilly added in an update, and I thought that was great, because that's like an actual helpful feature that is like sorry, I saw something I was interested in. Okay, actually, this is another good point to bring up. So, this biome clearly can be directly connected with other biomes. What if, instead of it being like that, it was, like, surrounded by a lake and it was an island? Like, if it was excluded out from other biomes. Or maybe it's, like, only connected by one little peninsula, if that's the word. Instead of it being an entire, like, it just connected straight into this jungle, because, like, I don't know how I really feel about that, but whatever. That would be cool. Yeah, I think it needs to be a little more segregated from the rest of the world, just because of how different it looks. Like, the vibe is completely different. Again, I don't hate it. I just think there's definitely a lot of work to be done, because, not to call them out or, like, criticize unfairly, because, again, I know how much work it takes to do all this stuff, but, like, this biome with that wood and the tree, like, I could, in a single day, maybe working, like, for, like, 7 or 8 hours, I could add the biome with the moss and the trees. I could do that in that time. So I'm curious as to, like, is this what you've been working on for the last 6 months since Tricky Trials released? Like, did it take you that long? Or, like, what's really going on in the background? Because we know that the developers are not the ones working on the movie. So it's not like they're, like, swamped with work. I'm curious, like, as to what I like the hanging moss and stuff a lot. I think that the biome has a lot of potential. I just think, like look at the brown dirt on the side of the blocks. Just, like, for me, it, like, almost ruins the vibe of the whole thing. Like, just, it looks silly. Uh, so yeah, I feel like it's not dark enough too. Like the sky is still very bright. Also, why is the creaking here during the daytime? I thought it only spawned at night. Or did I hear that incorrectly? Here, we'll skip to the part where it's night. So there's a creeper. Okay, so there was a creeper. Hello, just joined. Sorry for being late. Hello. No, don't worry about being late. You're totally fine. We're just pretty much discussing what happened in the Minecraft live event right now because it was only about half an hour long. So, we're just kind of thinking about it. Can you climb the vines, or are they just aesthetic? Oh, I mean, I like the idea that they're weeping angels, but at the same time, like, I feel like if they just stand there and don't do anything, I don't know. I'm very excited to play it. I just hope that more work gets done, because otherwise it's gonna end up being really disappointing. It does look really sweet, though. I'm just enjoying watching them right now. I think it's very interesting to see them try to deal with this. So then they disintegrate. Oh, so they each have their own heart that's exclusive to the one. Okay, so one heart equals one mob. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Yeah. The Minecraft movie, we'll talk about that for a second. The Minecraft movie is, yeah, like, kind of, I don't want to say lame, but it doesn't look great in my opinion, and I'm not personally super excited for it, but that might just be me. I don't know. Yeah, so there is other mobs in the biome. I don't like that. I think that they should stop mobs from being able to get in. And again, with what I said about the whole, if it was surrounded by like water, then other mobs wouldn't just be able to wander in either. So like, yeah, I don't think I have much else to say, honestly. I'll think about it. If there's anyone here that isn't already, you could join my Discord, because I'm probably going to be talking about it there as well with some people there. I don't have much to say about the live stream. I think that compared to other years, it was even shorter and kind of just like felt like corporate filler, but I guess that's how it is when the game is as big as it is. But bundles, I'm honestly more excited for bundles because those are going to be like a game changer. Like, I think it's going to be so cool to play with. Anyway, yeah, I am going to end stream here. So thank you for watching, anyone who stayed or is still here. I'll see you guys in the next stream or the next video if you want to watch one of my videos. And bye-bye. Bye-bye.